We once went to a festival where he was known as Hot Vodka.
I feel like I say they're really not stereotypical posh people.
To rabbit!
Actually, the worst thing is watching a film as a screener on your laptop. Because as you know, when you're in the cinema, part of the experience is it feels special and you can't really talk, you can't check emails, you're focused. So I'm there and I'm like, oh my God, bunch of posh people. This is just so not for me. I'm so against this. This is everything I hate. I'm not gonna. And then slowly but surely, it dragged me back in. And I thought that was really good because it was really interesting. I didn't know what the hell you were going to do, where you were going to take it. So I'm wondering for you two, is it a surprise to hear that? Or has it been generally like that with a lot of people where they've been, oh.
I think it was particularly satisfying to hear that actually, because our worry with it was, when we were writing it, is this world that we're portraying too niche, and is it going to just alienate people? Because as you said, it's like, why do I need another story about privileged people? And so our hope was always that that there's something else going on there where we're kind of making fun of that world and satirizing it, and it's actually a kind of rare example of one of those people, a white upper middle class guy getting gaslit, that it will feel unique and that people will give it that chance. So to sort of hear that you had those sort of worries about it, but we overcame them, is actually all the better.
Yeah, these last few years have been so crazy, and I feel bad that I haven't been back more.
Who else is going to be there?
Just the old gang.
Plus some random guy called Harry that they picked up in a pub.
Sorry, I probably introduced myself to the birthday boy. Heard a lot about you. Apparently one of the funniest guys on the planet.
Away from trying to figure out what is going on, and obviously poor Pete, this guy who's trying to be cool and celebrate a birthday and have a reunion with a pack of friends, don't seem to give him enough attention. There is definitely one moment where he says, this is my friend, so you F off. And I thought of Veruca from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Great, well that's probably now going to be my nickname.
Music is a big part of this film, and there's a karaoke moment, and there's also a moment in the car and a tune coming on and your character going a little bit wild, Pete. If I were to be going on a road trip with you two, what would be one song that I would probably hear in the playlist?
Darude. Sandstorm by Darude for the whole trip.
100%.
Just on repeat.
So the music this is really your lives then. Okay, good to know. Worst birthday you've ever had?
Worst birthday. Oh man. I think I made everyone go to Thorpe Park once, but only about 3 people came, and I invited about 20.
Did I come to that?
I don't think you did. Actually.
Sorry, man. I love Thorpe Park. I must have really not wanted to hang out.
Yeah.
What else? I mean, we have a friend that got booed on his birthday. He just
that's like a Boris Johnson moment. Love it.
Yeah, true. He arrived very late to the pub. Everyone had been there getting pissed for a few hours, and so when he walked in the pub, everyone booed. It's just a moment of pure horrible social interaction, but that stayed with me.
Yeah, I mean, any birthday from here on in, by virtue of getting older, I feel like
I'm thinking of proposing.
Oh, mate, that's awesome.
Yeah, making up for your past crimes.
What do you mean, past crimes?
There is a bit in this film where Pete is having a bath, trying to chill out, and a naked man is in front of him. I'm wondering, what is the strangest thing you've seen whilst in the bath? I love you. You both are looking away.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Have we ever taken a bath together?
I feel like you both look really uncomfortable right now.
Yeah. No, it's just racking my brains. It's the strangest thing. I don't know. That. It'll come to me tonight. Yeah. Some horrible traumatic memory.
I can't think of a funny way of answering that without inadvertently sounding I have a very creepy life or something.
Listen, Pete, this weekend so far, you've been a bit crap, haven't you?
What?
Okay, in the film there is a moment where Pete wakes up and he's had nightmares, and during breakfast they say, because there's always this old wives' tale, you had cheese last night, cheese means you had bad dreams. That's actually something I believed as well. What is the kind of silly thing that you've grown up hearing that you actually believe, like whether it's an old wives' tale or like something like that?
Well, Well, like that. I mean, if I feel myself getting ill, I will eat raw garlic, and I'm convinced.
My dad does that.
Yeah, and my wife is like, it makes you smell disgusting because apparently I like sweating out overnight.
Maybe the sort of relevant to the film, that thing of like, don't worry, no one noticed you being a dick last night. They were all in their own heads. I think that often is not true. I think deep down, often people are totally notice it, and you should, like, what's that phrase using the thing? Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean people aren't out to get you. Yeah.
God, I'm so glad I'm not friends with you, because I would feel so bad hearing all these truths from you.
You know, I'm seeing a therapist. That's good. We always hope you do that one day.
You didn't hear that, did you?
Has he been saying things about me? Hey, chill out.
Sorry. I'm just paranoid about everything that happened yesterday.
Okay, in the film there is a moment where Pete is Harry is his kind of nemesis, and he doesn't trust him, and he decides to go through his phone and he's digging for dirt. I'm wondering, Tom P, I know you're married. I don't know if you are, Thomas, but have you ever been detectives undercover and gone into someone's bag looking for like proof for something to prove yourselves right? Okay, Tom, you're smiling, so clearly you have.
No, I don't think I have. I'm just suddenly reminded of how mad a moment that is for that character. What have I done? Yeah, well, actually, when we were living together, I remember. Do you remember that thing about the socks? Tom's missing loads of socks, and he was convinced I was stealing them. I was like, no, you're crazy, man. And then he checked my drawer, and there were actually loads of his socks in there.
Yeah. The trust your instincts, guys. Go through those bags.
In that case, yeah.
This is actually really lovely. You guys are so lucky that you're able to be friends for so long and go on this journey together. It makes me think of Jim Cummings and his mate PJ. They're two filmmakers who are besties, and they make films together. And jokes aside, like, that's pretty cool, guys.
Oh no, we're so lucky to be work as you said, as best mates. You can't imagine it. Sometimes it puts strain on stuff, but once it's out there, and moments like these are great. Being reminded of when I was totally right about Tom stealing my socks is a huge bonus to my day.
Cheer up, mate. It's not loaded.
My final question is this: there was an incredible moment of karaoke, and I'm not going to spoil the song because I want everyone to see it, but it's a classic, a British rom-com classic. If you two were a little bit tipsy, I don't know if you need a drink to get onto a karaoke mic. I'll start with you, Tom P. What would be your choice of song?
Oh man, does it got to be a rom-com song?
No, you. Like, if you did karaoke today, what song would you want to perform?
Oh, well, having just watched Top Gun Maverick, I think I would probably do Goodness Gracious, Great Balls of Fire, just to chat on my rooster.
I would do Islands in the Stream every time, Dolly Parton, and I would do both parts. I don't want anyone else up there with me. It's me doing a slightly higher voice for Dolly, and the slightly lower one for the guy whose name I can't remember.
Okay, Haruka. Thank you. You are totally Haruka in there, aren't you? It's my moment. Guys, wonderful to talk to you both. Congrats with the movie. Wishing you so much success. And thank you for making time today to catch up.
My pleasure. Thanks so much for your support. Cheers.
Yeah,
thank you.
Take care, guys. Thank you.
Seems to me like you're never in on the joke.
Everybody loves you, PD.
That was loaded.